This month on the Key Figures podcast, we are joined by Nikos Manalis, country CFO at IKEA Belgium. How does he manage to identify, recruit, and keep on board exceptional financial talent?
How do you do that?
Especially nowadays, we discussed before that there is a lack of talent.
Yes.
However, I think that you're not hiring somebody for the competence or for the experience, because we are talking for people that showing that they have the open-mindedness and the willingness to develop themselves. Mm-hmm. So for me, a talent has to do with the raw material that I see, and from the raw perspective, how can this person be developed and where can reach?
Yes.
Usually you understand the person that has the need to move further, the need to learn a lot, the need to go out of his scope and out of his bubble.
Sure.
Is not afraid of exposure, with a good meaning of the word, meaning that is not afraid to take the initiative, the responsibility, to move things further, and also to be present, even in moments that you think that shouldn't be, because the job profile doesn't say this, but you see that the person is there for you. You see that he's making the extra step, he's making the extra mile to deliver perhaps over the potential, even with mistakes, but you don't judge this.
Yes.
So I think it's the attitude above all,
yes.
And of course, then you give the assignments, you give the space, apart from the monetary part that it's always a reward for everybody, regardless talent or not. But for a talent, you need to give also outside from the monetary motivation, also to give motivation for development.
Yes.
And if you recognize a person like this, it's a pity if you lose him because you didn't make the action on time.
Absolutely. I always say, regardless of which chair that you take in the board of a leadership team, that there are 3 R's that are very, very important. You have revenue, you have recruitment, and you have retention. And you just described very well what you would do to attract someone, I would say, by making sure there's a right culture and that you're looking really at their personality and their mindset. What do you do to retain them?
You need to, first of all, you have identified the talents, then you need to give them good assignments. You need to give them that assignment that they will feel triggered and they will be really interested to jump in. And sometimes the miracle is that the person comes by itself and asking you this assignment, meaning that you don't even have to wait sometimes. You are proactive, of course, you give the space for development, you give new bits and pieces that can create the interest, but it's really interesting when you see the talent that comes to you and say, oh, you know what, I would like perhaps to see this area, I would like to move myself outside from finance and to check a bit the logistics area or another area, the sales area in the company, because it's triggering me a lot. And of course, I think the responsibility of each manager is to help this person, to show him the path.
To do the transition.
Exactly, and to show the way and to say, okay, of course, I'm here for you to help you. I believe in you. And also I believe that if I develop you, I will be developed, the organization will be developed. So it's a win-to-win for all the stakeholders.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us for our podcast. Please share your comments or review on LinkedIn. To catch all the latest from Key Figures, you can follow our account at Key Figures Recruitment. Thanks again and see you next time.